Legion, it's Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Rise of the Republic in our Camillus series. We just headed off the first major assault by the Volsci, and as much as I would like to have this champion go ahead and join our new army here, we're going to bring Legio II Concordialis down and give our brand new general some battle experience so that he can finish off this army that was dumb enough to try and come into my territory. So this is going to be pretty easy. We're going to fight with a balanced stance, and then we're going to release our captives. Again, I know that I can gain a little bit of additional income by building up slaves, but for now, I just want to maximize my income and have as much disposable income right now as I can. We're going to put this unit in military training. There we go. And can I put you in rapid march and have you move at all? No, once you've joined the champion like that, you can't do that. All right, so this guy having frugalitas, this is an awesome trait. 10% upkeep reduction for all land units and a 10% upkeep unit for all ships in his unit. It's pretty awesome. We're going to go with Commander. By the way, his traits, he has Gentes Maioris, which we saw in the beginning, or I guess it's Gentes Maioris. Yeah, I guess I mostly got that right the first time. I just rushed it. But it's +1 gravitas per turn, and then he grants an additional tax rate to the local province. So we're not getting that right now because he's slightly out of our borders. He's a military tribune because we promoted him. He's loyal, like Spurius, which is good. But he's wary of strangers, which we saw already. So he does have some interesting traits. And now we can level up our fleet for the first time. I'm going to do formidable marines. And also, let's take a quick look at our ships. I think I will go ahead and do some additional recruiting now. I think I will just do the one additional ship for now. And let's see. Here, I would like there to be some additional growth, but we've already got the Zelak House. I would like to have some cultural expansion here. Tell you what, first let's do a small farming colonia. And we aren't able to do anything with this right now. But it's giving us, because it's a level 3 port, we don't have the level 3 port technology, but because we just conquered that settlement, we can benefit from it if we leave it alone for a while. Let's see, if I go ahead and demolish both of these, it's going to be 1,000 for each one. I'll just demolish one of them. And I will go ahead and do a consecrated ground here because we need to start converting our culture. Or we could do a public forum. That would give me more wealth from commerce. Nah, let me do consecrated ground first. I'm going to make sure we get our culture in that area as quick as possible. I can always move things around later. But let's see what else I can do now. No more promotions for you just yet. Got a promotion for you, though. Surprise, surprise. Good job. And actually, that might have been... Yep, that's most of my money. Never mind. All right, so we will go ahead and end the turn. Here comes a Volsci agent to mess with me. It's that dignitary that I saw a few episodes ago that I knew was going to mess with me. Okay, so he has failed to bribe one of my armies, and we have completed Republican values. We are still protected from a secession or civil war, but this will expire in 3 turns. Yay. Okay, so let's go ahead and go for classes of Roman, and in 2 turns we will recruit our first 2 dignitaries. That's going to come in pretty handy when we do. Now, I can finish off the Veii right now. Good night. Good night, sweet prince. And that has leveled up our admiral. Wonderful. So with that being done, I can give him additional campaign movement range and more cunning as an admiral. So now he has 6 cunning, which also will allow him certain awesome abilities, which I will not complain about whatsoever. Now, yeah, let's go ahead and do a Field of Mars here so that this will eventually be a recruiting area for us. We might even move this one in Roma before long, or just completely dismantle it. Rome won't always be a recruiting center for us, but for now, obviously, it is. Yeah, I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and put you in Ostia. And then I definitely need some... Let's just do 1 slinger. Slowly going to build that army up. Hopefully, public order in Sisera will start to come around since we are close to having a few things that will help with Latin cultural influence. Both the city and the consecrated ground are right around the corner. I'm going to end the turn and see what the Volsci do. If they have another large army, I could be in trouble here, but we'll see. I think they're starting to train one. Oh, no, they've got one in Antium, so I'm going to need to put one of my armies in ambush mode. All right, so Albia has healed up, and a child has been born. Good to see there. Our second quartermaster is leveled up. Gaius Furius Papus shows that there's now a new son born to someone. Okay, the youngest brother has given birth to a son, Gaius Furius Papus. And so he's got Salonia and Gaius. So their marriage is going pretty well so far, I have to say. It seems like they're having a good time. So with that, can I do anything elections-wise? No, I can't. It'd be fun if I could, but I can't.
Ships at your command.
It does take a while for navies to regenerate. I'll say that. I move you out. What's your public order situation? Not great. But I think I can bear it. I think I have to. Because I'm a little bit worried about what's going to happen. Alright, I'm going to move you right here and put you in fortified stance so that no one comes to attack Ostia.
Ready to weigh anchor.
Yeah, public order in Sisra's, it'll get a little bit better next turn, thanks to, this building finishing up too. The extra growth per turn, that's not going to help me until it's at 5 population surplus. We're only at 2 at the moment. But I'm hoping that situation, I can always turn off taxes. That shuts down, that actually negates my income right now, which is not good. It's the downside of having another army so soon.
Awaiting orders. The Roman army is
That's right, he leveled up. So let's go ahead and give him the drill sergeant promotion so he can train just as well as the other quartermaster. It's pretty awesome we got a second quartermaster. Aha! Our first conflict of the orders. A criminal gang is running rampant, bringing chaos to the streets of Rome. However, dealing with the problem is not as simple as it may first appear, as the gang is rumored to be under the protection of a patrician from a prominent family, and thus beyond the law. The plebs are in great distress and threaten secessio. So, we can talk with the patrician, we can use force, we can appease them with a speech. Let's try to appease them with a speech. Honeyed words on a silver tongue always do the trick. You've completed a technological advancement, giving you an advantage over your rivals. That, I believe, clears the way for me to recruit my first... don't quite have enough money. Of course not. Why would I have expected that? Okay, so now let's go ahead and train the rest of our slingers, and that means, with the exception of our horsemen, this army's trained back up. Now, Legio 1 Laude, I want to put in an ambush stance.
forward march. We don't have all day.
We don't have any horses, so they're not at their strongest. But actually, the fact that we don't have any horses is part of the reason we're staying above water right now financially. So let me go ahead and research. By the way, that added extra cultural conversion, so that could help in our other province over here, which I'm hoping that public order doesn't keep deteriorating until 100. It should turn around before then. Brutus and Collatinus. In 4 turns, we'll have additional cultural conversion, and we'll be able to get the level 3 civil colonia built, which we're not really relying on yet, but eventually could be more useful. The extra recruitment slot in all provinces will be nice. Can I embezzle yet? Yes, I can. Give me that money. Right now, with that being done, that actually reduces the loyalty of some of our factions pretty significantly. I'm going to use that, believe it or not, might sound counterproductive, but I'm going to secure the loyalty of that house. Because in 1 turn, we're going to lose the protection against civil war. So that was worth doing, I believe. And now we have some additional money with which to maybe try for some more funds. Let's go treat with the... Sabines. Why not? We've had good luck with them. Keep trying. Keep on trying. And let's end the turn and see if the Volsci make any stupid moves.
Rome will be proud of her son.
Well, there we go. Albia, Marcus's wife, has actually been killed. Your diplomat brought a death sentence down upon herself. This diligent man has a wealth of experience and continues to hone his abilities. Agrippa Pescennius Ahala. Government action now available, so we can... Yeah, we're no longer protected from civil war. I know that. We have a high chance of secession or civil war breaking out each turn. Really? Right, the plebs are angry, which reduces wealth from agriculture each turn and reduces public order. That's not good for Sisra. That's going to last for 8 turns. Crap! That came at a terrible, terrible time, so that was a bad decision. Indifferent patricians, so we got additional loyalty, but that didn't help us, evidently. No, we don't have a high risk. What are you talking about? It's at 0%, so we don't have a high risk of civil war breaking out. The game lied to me. However, we do have this faction over here, which is close enough. I don't know. Will Rome be able to reinforce me if I... Yeah, they can. If I attack these guys, let's do it.
Destroy them!
Hey guys, how's it going? So, battle is mostly in our favor. I'm just going to fight this with a balanced stance. Shoo them away. And we're going to gain some money from it. 1,263, no less.
Did you need the men to do anything else?
And that will let our general level up. I will now back off to Rome, having scared off that army. Ooh, we have some of the bottom level abilities available to us, so we can further improve his upkeep costs. We can also give him the Group Inspire ability. So we start to get some awesome general abilities, as well as all of these in the middle. I mean, there are lots of just really nice options, including one that improves his replenishment rates even better, even farther over and above what they currently are. And another one which reduces his upkeep costs on top of the Master Tactician ability. I think I want to go for Master Tactician, because the second win group ability, the extra cunning, now our cooldown rate is 10% faster for all of our special abilities, which is awesome. We're going to take advantage of that to the best of our ability. Let's also go ahead and provide some additional training expertise to that new quartermaster. We're still training up Classis 1 Marcia. Let's go ahead and train. Let's do a few more leves. And we need to remarry our dictator. Pompeia Crassipes is our wife. She's faithful. Gives him additional zeal, which is good news. And additional chance of having kids. Oh, wonderful. And he is still a conservative husband to her, as he was to Albia. So this gives her additional gravitas, and we get the public order bonus again for the local province anyway, which is awesome. We're going to promote her right away. And wow, that actually is an improvement. So the extra zeal is much appreciated. That makes his unit even stronger in battle. Lovely news.
The men will give their all.
Now, I'm going to move... Yeah, I'm actually going to move this fleet over to Sisra. I don't like it, but I don't have a choice. I'm going to recruit those units there instead, because we need to try and keep public order from going in the tank here. I'm really hoping cultural conversion works its magic. I mean, Latin culture is on the rise, but that culture penalty that we just suffered is ridiculous. All right, no traits gained. It's a shame that we lost Albia there. That was going to happen sooner or later. She was bringing on corruption for the faction, so it's actually a good thing. This diligent man has a wealth of experience and continues to hone his abilities. Marcus Furius, that is our initial veteran who is leveled up, so we can improve the quartermaster ability yet again and get a little bit more income from that. Now, we are officially at a point where it's going to start getting really hard to defend our territory effectively. Let's see, if I put you here... Are you in? Yes, you can...
Soldiers of Rome,
Yes, you're in reinforcement range of Ostia. So let's have you hiding. These guys honestly need horses, but for now, I think what I'll do is I'll position them...
Have you further orders?
Okay, that's a little bit too far. Damn it. It's a little bit too far, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and put them here.
We're moving out.
If Rome falls under siege, they're just going to have to intercept whatever force hits it. We'll see how this goes. Can I take any cash from anyone? I don't think I can. I do not believe I can. No, I can't. We can promote Duilia Flava if we wanted to. And Lucius will eventually be able to embezzle, but he doesn't quite have the gravitas for it right now. How much does it need? Oh, character's currently in command, so he can't do it. He has to be a politician in order to do it. I did not know that. Well, we do have a 4% risk now. Let's go to the House of Lycinia. Let's try and improve relations with them. Alright, we're back down to 0% risk. That makes things a little easier. And I will end the turn here. We have a pitifully small income, so we're going to have to rely on the spoils of war and the battles that the Volsci throw at us. Alright, looks like the public order situation is slowly turning around over here. Trait gained, what do we have? Caius Tetianus Suer swears like a trooper. Extra morale for all units during offensive battles, but -1 authority. Well, dude, you can't have -1 authority. That's not good. Rome has an additional expansion opportunity, but we don't have the money quite to pay for it, so I'm not going to worry about that just yet. Alright, elections don't have any options. Let's go ahead and go to the next turn. We still have both of our units. The nice thing about what's happening right now is that... Well, hang on. Yeah, let's put you here so you can reinforce Rome. Now if the Volsci attack, either Ostia or Roma, they're going to get a surprise. Did I just see an army march by? Brutus and Collatinus. Nice, we've achieved the Order 1 technology tree. So, +1 public order in all provinces. Extra recruitment slots and extra cultural conversion. Yep, public order is turning around in Sisra. Not fast enough, but hey, it's a start. I wish I could see building options before I develop this land, so I could see what prices are going to be. That would be nice. Alright, next option, I think I'm going to go for the logistics path. If I go for this technology, it'll give me additional campaign map movement range. If I go for this one, I'll have better chance of success in all actions against characters, but I'd rather go for this first because that'll unlock the ability to unlock this replenishment and morale bonus. So we'll do that. Trait gained. Nice! Agrippa Pesenius Ahala, our veteran, one of them, has achieved the Doctore trait, so he has 2 additional authority as a result. Very good. Now, what else can I do? I can embezzle funds. Let's go ahead and do that. It's going to piss off the other parties. Well, not that much. I can deal with a 1% chance of civil war. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and send Duilia Flava as our ambassador, and we're going to send her to the Sabines, because it looks like our relationship with them has deteriorated somewhat, and I don't want to let that keep happening. And we still have some money, actually. I don't want to send her anywhere. She's our embezzler. Terentia Costa I could potentially send. Let's send her to deal with the Equi. And we still are going to have some extra money. I could use this to recruit horsemen, but I don't have the income to support them. We're not going to have that until taxes start coming in from this territory. This province is so unhappy. They're outraged with their conquering that they're not having it at the moment. But once this province is happier, that situation will go from a tax penalty to a tax bonus. Oh, hey. We can, however, go ahead and build these. We can do the altar of Ceres, the altar of Jupiter. I think the altar of Jupiter is probably the best idea. Or maybe the altar of Mars. Yeah, let's go ahead and do the altar of Mars here. Wait a minute, did I see what I think I saw? Yeah, I did. No, altar of Mars first. The extra public order and the Latin cultural influence. Well, it's actually not extra cultural influence, but... yeah, I'd rather do the military camp first. The ability to actually train units there if I need to. If things get bad, I want that ability. Plus, it helps the garrison in Sisra. Let's end the turn.
I am a favored son of Mars.
There's a Volsci army.
And we obey.
Ah, we've had a secession. Really? The House of Lycinia has seceded from your faction and declared war on you. A new political intrigue has developed. Consequence, your diplomat has returned accompanied by a clever tactician. So that means the Sabines are now on better terms with us. Your diplomat has returned accompanied by a famous scholar. So the Equi are now on better terms with us. Diligent man has a wealth of experience and continues to hone his abilities. Nice. So thankfully, the secession did not actually... This is probably the best possible secession that could have happened. I'm going to go ahead and give the drill sergeant promotion to this army. And we're going to hit these guys with this army. Yeah, they just ran, unsurprisingly. And this will actually end them right here. They're already gone. Let's release our captives. And I'm going to just put these guys on rapid march, take them right back to Ostia. And we will also give these guys the accomplished skirmishers promotion. Legio II Concordialis is all set to go. And now Marcus is ready to say hello to these idiot Veii. Or not Veii, but Volsci, that decided to come say hello to Rome. This isn't going to go well for you, is it? Protective stance.
Onward! Did you need the men to do anything else?
And there's that. Alright, so that's been taken care of quite handily. One thing I could do is I could send him to the neighboring province to kind of heal up a bit. But just to be on the safe side, I'll keep him here. Over here, I will go ahead and build the altar of Mars. And that should be it for what we can do this turn. We are now protected for another 10 turns from secession. The House of Aemilia is the only other political house in existence. That secession went probably just about as well as it could have. Let's end this turn here. I'm not going to say anything about how well this is going so far because it could still turn around on us. This is... No, I'm not going to say it. I'm not even going to comment on it. Things can go crazy in the start of this, even on normal difficulty. So this is an anomaly, but I'm enjoying it. And things can still get intense if I'm not careful. So I'm going to stay on my guard. All right, let's put this army back here, hiding. Same with this one, I think. We'll put you here, hiding away. I want you in range of Rome, though. I want you able to support Rome. All right, so the good news is, once public order in this province is better, I think we'll be able to start supporting horse units, and we can just charge forth into this territory once we kill a few more of their armies and just take their cities from them. And we can use the money from looting their cities to sustain our economic push. Now, one thing I can do here, I can probably justify going ahead and going for a tax rate boost in Roma. That will hurt our public order, though. So I think I'll wait. Trait gained. Nice! Marcus Furius Camillus is healthy. He's a strapping fellow, strong as an ox. +1 zeal and +10 to chance of having children. That's awesome. So he's got some good traits piling up. He is wary of strangers, unfortunately, as is Gaius. But we're doing all right. Things are going pretty well. Now I can go ahead and declare the heir of the faction, but I'm not going to do that until I know more about who these young men are.
Speak and we obey.
I think I can send someone on a diplomatic mission, though. Can I? No, it costs more now. A little bit more than I have. Yep, I literally need 5 more gold and I can send a diplomatic mission. So we'll end the turn, move into the fall. What in the world? Alright, the Samnites have joined. Where did these guys come from? Oh, they might have attacked thinking that they could, yeah, they didn't see these hidden armies. Alright, the Lemuria have started, which gives additional Latin cultural influence for all regions. That came at a great time. The restless spirits of the dead, let's read this just for once, were a very real concern for the people of ancient Rome. If relatives suffered a violent death or did not receive the correct funerary rites, they would return as larvae, bringers of misfortune to neglectful descendants. The festival of Lemuria was founded to deal with these vengeful spirits. Once a year, the head of a household would rise at midnight, purify his body, and fill his mouth with black beans. As he moved around the house, he would incant, "With these I redeem me and mine," and spit the beans on the floor, eyes averted so that the ghosts could collect them and feed on their magical energy. Finally, with the cry of "Ghosts of my fathers and ancestors be gone," the whole household would hammer on pots and pans, driving the spirits out into the night. Alrighty then. Well, that explains the beans. I'm not sure if
Ready and
if I'm happy that I actually read that. I'm a little bit disturbed now. So let's
spill their guts.
say hello to the Volsky here. With our, I'm going to do it with our younger army. Give them some experience. And give that commander some experience too. Some additional wealth.
Have the time.
Excellent. So he leveled up from that. Let's go ahead and give him an ability now. I want to give him an authority ability to balance out some of the negatives he took on a bit ago. And now we are going to go to a protective stance as we finish off those jerks. Once again, release captives.
We don't have all day.
And let's put you in Ostia. Now we do have enough to go ahead and continue expanding Rome. So let's go for a public forum. And that's been taken care of. I can also go ahead and replace this with an actual farm that could benefit me. Yeah, let's do it. I'm going to have to save some money for the next turn, but I'm okay with that. 100% okay with it. All right. Well, let's... We've covered a decent amount of territory this episode. I'm going to stop this one here because we're at a good stopping point. I know seasonally I wanted to try and go spring to spring with this series, but it's just not working from a time perspective because anything could happen in the next, 2 turns. The next, if I hit end turn now, we've got the winter turn. Well, it really is just one more turn. We could see what happens, but...
We'll soon have the enemy on.
Is there anything else I can do this turn? No, I need to save the money, so let's end the turn. Yeah, I'll try and keep my rule. I'm trying to talk myself through this because it's not how I typically do things, but it will provide a nice structure and story to the episodes. So I'm going to try and stick to that plan. You've completed a technological advancement, giving you an advantage over your rivals. Nice. So now we have extra campaign map movement range, and supply lines will give me additional replenishment and morale for all of my units. Let's put you in position here.
Moving out. We're going to give them a nasty surprise.
And now we're going to build an actual farmhouse building there. Thankfully, we didn't get a food shortage from that. That could have happened. I wasn't thinking about that. We're in the winter now, so if it was going to happen, it would happen now. And we are officially kind of at a point where, yeah, I'll send you on a diplomatic mission, but there's not too many characters that I'm eager to send on these missions anymore. Let's send you to treat with the Sabines. Ooh, we can embezzle funds again. How much would it piss off the other families? Oh, it wouldn't, because we're still protected. Nice. Oh, seriously? Okay, well, there's different ways to interpret this. Marcus Furius Camillus has, against our will, it's kind of weird because this is our main character. Well, I'll just have to go with it. It's unexpected, and I kind of get annoyed when this happens, and I shouldn't really, because it technically means that our family is in charge of 2 parties. But Marcus Furius Camillus is now part of the House of Valyria. He's founded the House of Valyria, which... that's kind of an annoying random occurrence, and I'm not even sure I like that happening to Marcus. I am okay with it happening to like other random characters, but the main character, that's a little bit weird. I'll have to adjust to that in the off time between the episodes. But yeah, that's unexpected. I'm going to go ahead and promote this gentleman here, for sure. We don't need to divorce anyone. Spurius is going to be fully grown before long, but I think I'm about set with what I can do. Diplomatically, I could send another person on a mission, but I don't really want to. Yeah, that takes away my ability to have any kind of diplomatic action. So eventually I may be able to get him back somehow. I'm not sure how. We'll have to play with it. But I'll end this episode here now that we've actually gone through to spring as the plan states. Oh, hello. Oh, that's just freaking annoying. Alright, well, hang on. Let's just fight this aggressively. So apparently I put him out of reinforcement range of Ostia. And I'm now paying the price. But it's okay. We'll make them pay for that. right now. Oh, that's really annoying. Diplomat has been wounded and had to return empty-handed. Army was spotted by the enemy before it could spring an ambush against them. This province is no longer united under your banner. Yes, I know. Food shortage in Rome. Yay, everything's going wrong. Not for long, though. Let's go ahead and sail over to Ostia. So that's going to be a huge setback. Maintain blockade. Let's go ahead and bring these guys in close. And let's have Camillus come in and say hello. One at a time to these forces. That was just a mistake. I didn't realize I had them out of range. We're going to get a lot of money from that. And now Camillus will... Well, we can have this... These guys personally take on the defense of Ostia. And hopefully no units were lost. None were lost. Good. We're not going to loot Ostia because it's our own city. We want public order to be solid in Ostia. And thankfully they didn't destroy anything about it. I will get the amphitheater going in Rome. And with that, we will end this episode here. Holy crap. Unexpected turn of events. Also, I can build in Veii. That's pretty nice. What can I build? Anything, really. I can build a public forum, or I can build a canal. Let's go and do a public forum. Because that could give me some additional abilities in coming episodes that could turn out to be pretty handy. But I'll stop again. Gotta stop. We're 31 minutes in. That was an unexpected and annoying turn of events. So now I need to bring you here. And we are going to have some attrition for a bit, so our armies have weakened. But we'll deal with these promotions in the next episode. And also, well, really quickly, let's take a quick look at what's happened here. Yeah, we know she got wounded. Marcus Furius is Doctore, so he got the extra 2 authority. Family Annals. Following the death of a relative, this person announces that he was gravely mistreated by him and curses his memory. He vows to pray each day for the deceased body and soul to be tormented in the afterlife. Who died? Okay, I don't know who died, but that does mean we got some additional zeal for our admiral, which is freaking awesome. What else? Yeah, province is under control. I know that. All right, cool. We don't have a food shortage anymore, but we do need to reinstate bread and games just to make sure. Well, do we? Yeah, let's do it just to make sure that that situation remains under control. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. Yeah, I'm stopping myself. I'm just cutting it off. Hard stop. New episodes are coming out every day at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I will see you next time.